Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Green Winston who go well. Salutation to the Akim preaching his truth in sincerity to the four corners of the Artaza. The brother Howard, from the GMS prophetic vibration camp to the speckled with Israelites, who are the seed of Jacob, who scattered to the four corners of the earth among the the other nations who are Israelites. Shalom. So we're calling another video, through the spirit and power of Shai. And today, the topic will be, putting away our man of the Lord, could be the day of your doom, by you, putting away the man of the Lord, you count yourself as a dead female, a dead aquat, because the world will get destroyed and you will get destroyed with it. Because by you pushing away a man of the Lord, you pushing away your protection, your safety. Because the man of the Lord, their protection is Yahweh Shai. They run into Yahweh Shai name because that is his strong tower. Yahweh Shai is our, the man of the Lord, shield and buckler. Because he say, unto you men I call, it wasn't unto you women. So, the men, the elect men, are gods to you, to your females, your aquats. So while you pushing away your God, is you pushing away yourself to get, destroyed, doom. So I'll play this clip with this, this woman here, she like, is a Jake, because only Jakers have a conscience and have a spirit, a regret, that they regret they do this and that they regret they do that. So when I play this clip, I'll bring one or two precepts. I think it'll be a long video, but just edifying on pertaining to a woman, praying away my Lord is off, But if she's a wicked woman, then leave her to go. So I'll play this video and then I'll go down into one or two scriptures.
I can't be the only one with this kind of story. About 2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, and he was about 40. I was about, 25, 27, something like that. But he was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, like all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him. And now fast forward, I am now post dealing with a narcissist. I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart. Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go.
Right? So without that going back to, a woman who have a man of the Lord, one of the brothers who going out there and putting their bodies a living sacrifice for Yahweh Hashem Shai, he's laboring for you. Spiritually, he's laboring for you. Spiritually, he ain't doing it for you. He's doing it for himself, yes. He's seeking his salvation, but by you being, a virtuous woman, by you being a woman of order, discipline, you will get that deliverance. You will get saved by the man of the Lord, because you get delivered from your Hawashai through the man of the Lord, because why? You was, obedient, and the Lord see favor, in the elect, and, through you being obedient and seeing about his elect, you will get, delivered same way, because, the two-thirds had to come back. In the kingdom of heaven, we had to bring back, we took two-thirds in a righteous order. So, a woman who being diligent and she diligent is seeing about her household, making sure her husband is stressed out pertaining to when he come from work, You know, if they're hard, they prepare to cook something. You know, making sure the you know, the young, you know, act, which is the young son and daughter, you know, well seen mouth, you know, as we know our children, you know, the young prince and young kings, you know, the young malaks, you know, just making sure they are seen about and they are in order, you know, making sure that hey, they calling upon your how about Shemi Shai, you know, and then holding back on the road, you know, and spending child blazing them up, you know, making sure that, you know, you get them a good whipping if they're going off, you know, if they're doing something wrong, you get them a good whipping, you know, and this is women job by day being diligent, you know, and in the eyes of the men of the Lord, they will see the diligence. They are diligent of the woman because same way as the truth say in second Ecclesiasticus, you know, 2:1 it say my son when come to this truth. Yeah, Ecclesiasticus, don't bring it out fast for edification's sake. I'm gonna jump into the Corinthians. It say alright, 2:1. It say, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thyself for temptation. So same way how we get our, you know, my son going back into him, because when a woman and man come together, they as one. You know, so if a man is going through, you know, his temptations, and you know, he surpasses his own same way as his next half, which is the females, you know, the awkward, she, his wife, she will go through a part of temptation, a part of again trial to see if she really, you know, would see if she really, you know, for the truth, not 1 foot in and 1 foot in you, in the truth and 1 foot in your wool, you know. So you will know, you know, even by her countenance, how she's move, how she's operate, all these things. So when she go through, you know, and I might send a next shake the temper, because you know she was real hotty before she was coming through sleeping with other men and all these things. And you know, you could send other men with you know, with best rides and you know, and friends to lead her astray, and I want to care her, you know, parties that she's supposed to make her sleep with other men and all this stuff, you know, to be disobedient and you know, not be disciplined by her husband, telling she that she's the leader of the house and no man can do me this, and because that's the energy of these wicked tutors in this time, and they pushing that energy that they are the ruler of the house, so they are a man had to stoop to them. And so he don't push his agenda and have these jakes stooping to these women, you know, as the scriptures say, you know, a woman, you know, higher than a man in this time, and he sees something new, and that he said a woman is higher than a man. That's a paraphrasing, you know, and that is so how he pushing his queendom. You know, you stooping down to propose to a woman, that woman worship all these things, you know. And they will go down into that same woman worship video, to a video on woman worship, you know, which we are men of the Lord, we don't worship our wife. You know, they had a worship the men of the Lord, which is we are king. We are, you know, they call us other one, you know. That's how our woman is supposed to be calling us, you know. There's a full order in this truth, you know, and have it in Corinthians same way. So I'll got this precept in 1 Corinthians Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 10. And it read, and unto the married I command ye not, but the Lord. So they Paul speaking here. Paul say, and unto the marriage I commanded ye not I, but Yahweh. So this is a law from Yahweh. You know, by Hashem Shai, it say, let not the wife depart from her husband. So by she, you know, by this Israelite woman here, you know, by she having a man, you know, it could be a man of the Lord, it could be, you know, one of the brothers from the camp, from a camp, a Egypt brother from a camp, trying to show her, you know, how a true Israelite woman supposed to be, as a princess, having herself in her order, covering her hair, having her dress, and showing her that she not to push herself out there and see if Tom Dick and Harry to achieve what she want, or she needs whatever she want to have her looking good or to see about her household if she paying rent or whatever it is, I'll give her good advice, and because he was dealing with her according to knowledge, going using the laws to deal with her, But we're going with her. Pride take her over. She feels she could have do better, than the Jake, She could have do better and go with somebody else. And hey, what you go on, She asked, in a ditch right now, because why? She's a wicked woman. Because a wicked woman eyes will be greedy towards another man, and as we know as a law, as a woman sleep with a man, she cannot put herself with no other man. That one man, which is her husband, she sleep with, she will stay with that man until if he dies, she become a widow. She free from the law. But once that man is alive, you know, once that man is alive, you cannot go with no other man. If you go to that other man, hey, as saying in the things of Jeremiah 3, going down in the parable, her land will be greatly polluted. So you can't go back with that woman. She got spirits on her because why? She don't go and chimney with another man. She has counted as dead. She's counted as the Lord say, a harlot is counted as a dog. And how dogs have other male dog line up behind them. So these Israelite women, after the 16-year-old, 17-year-old, even big women, they have men line up with a gun in their hand just waiting to chamber. And that is the condition and the mindset of a woman today. They are just haughty with their stretched forward necks and walking to and fro. But what the Lord say, and yes, 1 Corinthians 7:10, it say, and unto the married I command ye, not I, but Yahweh, let not the woman depart from her husband. Verse 11, and if she depart, let her remain unmarried. So even though she decided to dwell, she decided to leave Salakia and go her own way, because I know what situation it could be. I'm one of the Lord self, playing as a man of the Lord and being as a wicked ass nigga, and wanna hit and wanna fight and and in going by the law, and she is a woman that's fearing Yahweh and don't wanna get herself in no altercation or no and decide to leave, and she leave, she had to stay unmarried until the Lord come or until this man die, and keep on pushing your work by you, in a sense that you ain't gonna say pushing your work, but keep on taking heed at the work, the work at the men of the Lord pushing out, taking heed at the videos, we're pushing out, being, watching all the news we're going on same way, and that time you could get delivered. That same wicked nigga could get put to death, and the Lord could give you son and elect me for you to get delivered. And when Jacob's trouble come, you could be preserved for our elect. So, hey, that's why everything is patience, because the Lord is the auditor for this whole movie. So you can't say you want this or you want that and how you want this to be. Especially these women who feel that they can control a man and tell a man, if another woman cleaving, not to be with that woman. And idea is how about Shimon is in control of all things. You cannot tell the Lord what or what not to do. All you could do is ask a question, and when you get an answer, hold your tongue. As the video the brother do with the things that Ishmaelite and his wife want to spend more time with her friend, and he bring the friend into the family, and she could not say nothing to it about it. And imagine this is heathens, and that stir me up in his spirit, because this is heathens getting this kind of play, and our wicked Israelite women are being rebellious and being wicked and and using their power, which is their mouth, and making an argument, even in neighbors here and all this stuff. And men of the Lord, we not going through that in this time, and there's the door. there is the door. We looking to seek our salvation and get a virtuous woman who, willing to dwell, and be under obedience and disciplined, because you say set your house in order, so it say, but and if she depart, Salakia, but and if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband. So even if she see he making a change in life, and well, he be more serious, and she saying the sincereness in his words, where he trying to come back with her, and to change his ways, she could go back with her husband. And let not the husband put away his wife. So even to the men of the Lord, you can't put away your wife just so. You can sign up people divorce if she been a wicked ass bitch and wanna come against things that will come against you and it's truth. You can put her away. If you cannot hold on and keep on dealing with this wicked bitch, put her away. Write a written book of divorce. And we know when they write a divorce to these women and they put them away, they go and jump on another road. They gonna be like a thirsty traveler seeking for another man road to jump on, because they love pleasure in this time, in sex and all these orgies and these toys, and that what they for, And they go down to say verse 12, it say, but to the rest speak I, and a Paul speaking here, not Yahushai. If any brother had a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. So this is just, Paul putting out, all wisdom here, saying if you have a woman and she decide to dwell with you, and she really too in her heritage and the laws, and what she dwelling with you, what she keeping the laws in a sense, because she know you don't eat pork, you don't eat shrimps, you don't eat unclean, you don't deal up with certain things. She respect that and she dwelling with you peacefully. You don't have to put her away. Because you don't have to say whether you want an Israelite woman and who want to follow the laws and who call upon Yabash. And a lot of these women who call upon and say shalom are wicked women, are wicked bitches in sheep clothing, disguising themselves, and are witches, always thinking bad of you, So it say, verse 13, it say, and the woman which had an husband and believed not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not put him away. Yeah, let her Salakia not leave him. So that go to the sisters who believe, who taking in brothers on great millstone, and have a husband, he might be eating pork, shrimps, lobster, he might be a wicked nigga. Do depart from your husband, dwell with your husband, and if you're not eating unclean, you do eat unclean because he eating unclean, you have to be used at an idea. You have to listen to watch the videos what the brothers I'm doing. You have to watch the videos what the brothers I'm doing, and you have to live by the laws by you doing what the Lord tell you to do, and don't study. If you eating pork, that means you have to eat pork. If you eating shrimp, that means you have to eat shrimps. If you're doing something wicked, that means you know how to follow him. If he's smoking weed, whatever he doing, let he do. Because an idea from you believing, could and keep on holding on the faith, could get he saved, because why? You're going to keep on telling them the prophecies through the prophet, where we speak on in the videos. You're going to be telling them, this coming or that coming, look out for this family, and you can see out in the highways, no more Esau, great Jacob's trouble coming down. World War III, and he will be listening, but he got a blind ear to it. But when shit start to pop off, he will sort of be like, babe, whatever you're saying at some point, I really had to call upon you about Shimon Shai, and because he must know the name, because you calling upon him while you praying and all this stuff. So he went on, cleave on to his wife. And she now go boost him up in his spirit and wake him up. And that can even be a elect, a last or a brother, and have a wife who's sincere, and at the end he get delivered because of his believing wife, because she hold on, So a lot of brothers in the street, then not because, your wife being wicked in a sense that, no, well, you have a wife like, yeah, but in your mind, she seemed to you wicked because she not following the laws, but she doing certain things, you know. But once she see more your household and she not holding you back from doing the work, you know, and making sure the household in order, you do have to put her away because she will fall in when all hell start to break loose. She will come by you because use use a shelter from that wind, from that destruction when all hell start to break loose. Use the one who will protect her and keep her safe, and she will be cleaving on to you when all hell start to break loose. So, but if you have a wicked bitch and fighting against his truth and holding you back from doing the Lord's work, put her away. You know, it's just wisdom, put her away. You know, if you wanna, she wanna put you in, wanna fight and, you know, and calling, you know, the cops to you and all this stuff, put her away. Because why? That is demons on her. You know, demons on her. You know, but I advise that for a brother to put away his wife, same way. Only if you shall extend, there's the door. You know, if you shall extend that you cannot take it no more, there's the door. And a lot of these women is against this truth. A lot of our brothers who come into this truth, wife, are against this truth. Against that, you are a man is higher than a woman, and a man can more than one wife. A man is king, a man is lord. But remember, we are in this flesh. We are in this flesh, so we come like demigods. But we are gods. Our that which is the spirit. We are power. We are Yahweh Shimoshai governmental structure. His elect, his power, who he will use to take over this unrighteous kingdom, and we're gonna be ruling it in a righteous, you know, state. You know, we're gonna be the kings, you know, under Yahweh Shai ruling this earth. And in that time, you're gonna see the true power of the Benai Lord. In them time, when you had a, you know how you approach, you know how you talk, and how you look into the men and the Lord. And that time, when the true kings, you know. Right, verse 14, it says, for the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else were your children unclean, but now are they holy. So that will show you how sweet this truth is, you know. And patience is the key to this truth. Having patience, dealing with certain situations, you had to use wisdom. You had to have patience. You had to be a mixed spirit. You know, you can't use reeling for reeling, you know, and be slow to give a soft answer, take away the wrath, you know. And that goes to me same way too. A soft answer take away wrath. Because sometimes, you know, dealing with your next half, which is your wife, you know, it just gets tough in the spirit. Because why? They not pushing that energy you pushing. They not pushing the fear of the Lord. That's how you pushing the fear of the Lord, by following his laws and trying his best to, you know. And a woman who could keep up and help you, a virtuous woman, and help you, you know, remind you if it's Sabbath day coming, to cook and organize everything up. It's a beautiful thing to have a wife in this time, and it's one or two few awkward to do in this time. A lot of these women born in shallow woman and uncommon board and they in wickedness behind, you know, their closed doors. They chamber with their husband, friend, and enough of feeling like, you know, they're using Yahweh Shimoshai. Like if it's they are the idol god when in this hallowed houses, what they're going on, you know, on a Sunday and pray, they're gonna get put to death. If they feel this is the white man with the blue eyes and long hair, they're calling upon, the Lord will put them to death. You know, they'll be calling upon Yahweh Shimoshai and being a hoe, you know, and being this big, you know, thirsty traveler and jumping from road to road and feel like you call upon Yahweh Shimoshai. You know, he will give you some kind of sickness, or you could get put to death. You know, because why? The Lord say, hey, and it goes to the and a lot of the truth is going to get put to death. The Lord say, if you break one of my least commandment, you know, you shall feel the blunt. And at the end of the day, you shall feel the blunt when all hell shall break loose. That's why we as men of the Lord, we try our best. You know, not to say we are perfect, but try our best to be perfect. You know, because as it say in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 verse 26. It say, and I find, man, this is King Solomon. It say, and I found more bitterness than death, the woman who had is snares and nets, So, hey, and that is show you how they set their trap. And a lot of these women, today, breeding up and having, as the brother put up a video, brother Kahan, about a woman having 3-4 children, and having the stepfather see about have to see about all of them. So they just using a man, for the for their cash for that bag. They just pour in their body for that bag, and they too care about that man. They just want a bag. Once they see about she and her 4 children for maybe 4 different men, she care, she give up her ass and but if he want to see about these children, she don't really care. She don't care about love. She don't care about the fear and the Lord. She's gonna be in her wickedness. So that's why a lot of women out here have set up the nets for these wicked men, and only these wicked men will get catch by these nets because they see a piece of fake ass or a piece of fake silicone tits and get hot for it, or even if it's natural same way, but inside is wickedness and is spirits in her, As I say, more bitterness than death, the woman, it say, and her hands as bands, and it is stretched out waiting for you, as a net when it's slack out for fish, It say, whoso please Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So, a wicked man will be given to a wicked woman, So when you see that a man get trapped, I want to know how he still with this woman and how he going through. It's because why he wicked and she are wicked. They two wicked together, them dwelling very good. And when the spirits on them, it's like the spirit, the unclean spirit is miss each other. So they had to stick to each other. No matter he saying I wanna get rid of she and she wanna get rid of him, they still together because why? They is sinning one. They are one, but the sin they sinning together, and the spirits on them is miss the sin. So they like to be together to sin. I don't show you how they have pleasure in wickedness, they have pleasure in sin. So a lot of these women out here just out here for the bag. They care about sex is marriage, and they just beating their body like if it's they're like a ball on a bat. They just getting hit for 6 and 4 all around the place. Different parts are wherever they was state they living, wherever village they living. They just hitting for 4 and 6. And when time for you to feel a little pleasure, their walls all beat out. Their walls, you can't even grip on their walls. Their walls all slack. Their mold are falling off. You can't feel that pleasure. So what you want to do? You might want another wife to please you. And that's why that's why a lot of men commit adultery, because why their wife are committing adultery and beating up her walls, and your hole is widening up because some kind of big batsman come and hit her for 6 and 4, and you need hitting 2 runs, and you can't please her no more. You can't please her and you can't please yourself no more. So that's why you're going on to somebody else's wife or going on to something else and commit a sin again and want to do it under law. So that's why this rule is really upside down, is out of course. So as to the aquats who have a man of the Lord, they cherish that man. If he hungry, cook for him. If he thirsty, fetch him water. If he come from a hard banging, a day from banging or a hard day work, but a hard day work and a banging, putting his body as a living sacrifice, which is the spiritual works. Massage him, have something prepared nice for him. If you have a bottle of iron and have it set for him, something where he feel, comfortable and relaxed when he reach home. Make sure your room clean, the bed, makeup, everything. If it's animals, you have done feed, so you don't have to go and feed no animals or whatever it is, whatever it is, it pleasing, the men of the Lord. But by you want to go back like Lot wife and want to turn back to the world and feel like you could do better, than a man of the Lord. Well, you go right ahead. You go right ahead to your doom. Go right ahead to get destroyed. Go right ahead to get destroyed by two man nuclear fire. By you too. Then back and feel go and get one of these hood niggas who's gonna beat out your body. You know. You go right ahead because you're balling. You know. Go right ahead. Because the man of the Lord right now, we ain't seeing shit. I'll tell you, man of the Lord, we ain't seeing shit. Big beard, you know. We showing a lion stature, you know. We showing that kingmanship, you know. We ain't just up in no name brand, no having no audio, no Lambo, or no Benz, you know. Whatever we have, little we make it do. So if you feel you deserve more, or you want, you know, the world of things, you could go right ahead and love the world. Because the men of the Lord, we don't love the things of the world and other things that are in it. We are focused on as the book see if I get it. As the book of things Colossians 3:1. Well, 3:2. It says, set your affliction on things above, not on things on the earth. So that's why we as men of the Lord, we are focused on things above, not things on this earth. You know? So that's why a man get caught up, you know, as the scripture say, you know, it say, whoso please Yahweh shall escape from her. So only the men of the Lord will escape from a wicked woman. You know, by putting her away because he using wisdom, you know, and even she can even catch him in his net because why? He doesn't see that she just trying to come to lock him down with spirits because she have a piece of ass or breast or nice face. No, we men of the Lord, we watch your countenance. Let me see if I got a scripture here. And I'll close with the scripture here. And I think I want one or two. Yeah, let's go down into one or two precepts. Say it say 23 Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 verse 13. It say, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. So does it show you, hey, he would go mad or some kind of other plague than the wickedness of a woman, you know. Verse 9, it's verse 19 say, going on into the same Ecclesiasticus, it say, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So hey, that why a wicked man will be given to a wicked woman. So when you wicked, you get your portion is a wicked woman. You know how you going, you know, always bugged out, stressed out, always feeling like again, you know, horned or cheated on, you know. I'll go into verse 24. It say, oh, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So hey, that is true. Women on the whole, they don't really care about the laws, really. They don't care about the laws of Yahweh Hashem Shai. They made to break the laws, you know. But there are one or two sincere sisters who fear the Lord, who understand what is obedience, what is discipline, will take heed at the men of the Lord and be having fear of the Lord. They will do their part. And in the whole Bible, which is our instruction, they have one or two instructions to do. Everything else is pertaining to the men of the Lord. The breakdowns, going on to the highways, you know, doing, you know, seeking salvation. All these things is the men of the Lord had to be doing with the Bible written for, and the woman had a part in the book of Titus, the book of Timothy, the book of Corinthians. You know, all these one or two books have little things telling a woman how to live and how to be, you know, as a woman of the Lord. You know? So, hey, let's close with the scripture here. And as I was bringing it out in my woman videos, you know, when I'm doing for the Aquats, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 verse 2. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. So a virtuous woman, a woman who looking for argument, a woman who, as I say, when our brother come from a hard work, give him a massage, she be in a soft pillow, because when a man get that wife, he get a possession, a helpful hand to the household, So whoever it is, your as a aquat, your part in the household, your position to play, which the Lord instruct you to do, you do it. You be that virtuous woman. You please the man of the Lord. By you pleasing the man of the Lord, you please in your house, right? Because you see about his elect, and the Lord said, as in the book in Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9, he have cares for his elect. So if you see more his elect, hey, the Lord, will spare you. You will be, that princess. You will be that princess in the kingdom of heaven. You might get saved from the second death. So hey, hope this video was edifying. So double, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great ministry to go well. Salutation to the Yakians pushing this word in sincerity to the four corners of the Aratazar. They want to aquats, who being obedient to the husband, who holding on to the end, who having patience, knowing that hey, through the elect men they gonna get eternal life same way, as an Israelite woman, coming back to the heritage, covering her hair, praying on mother's apparel, Hey, so until the next one, a Baba ball to Esau and his system, and which he ruling in wickedness, until the coming of the Mashiach. Shalom.